something on my dick, I know she like it 'cause you such a fucking hoe. I know you like it more. I fuck you when I'm more. I promise she's a whore. I love it.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning everyone, every student, the first classes of SMKN Lengkong that we love very much. First of all, let's thank to undercut Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. Because of Him, we can meet here in a good situation and condition by saying Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin. Secondly, my salat and salam will always be given to our great Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, who show us the right way, namely Islamic religion. Ladies and gentlemen, all the students, especially the first classes, I just remind you, please to enter in the class English club or extra area in SMKN Lengkong. Be sure that you can do as well as possible concerning about your English. Your English will be better and better. You can speak English very well. You can read English very well. You can write English very well. And you know about the grammatical action very well. And you can translation as well as possible too. So I, Mr. Yudi, you can call me Mr. Yudi Winarko, or you can call me Mr. Yudi or Mr. Win, up to you. I just invite you, please join to English club. Be sure that you can do everything as well as possible, and you must be smart of learning English. One more, English is very interesting. English is very easy, not difficult at all. So please throw away the negative thinking of our brains so that we can understand English as well as possible. Remember, successfully is be yourself. You must be confident for everything. By your confidence, you can do something as well as possible. Thank you very much for your attention, ladies and gentlemen, all the students. Don't forget, please enter to English club if you want to be successfully in the world and hereafter. Thank you, goodbye, nice to meet you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Selamat pagi anak-anak, perkenalkan nama saya Mr. Yudi Winarko. Kamu dapat memanggil saya Mr. Yudi atau Mr. Win, up to you. Saya selaku pembina English Club ini mulai tahun 2008 sampai sekarang, dan banyak peserta didik SMK berkarya berhasil dengan kemampuan berkomunikasi dalam bahasa Inggris. Bahkan juga pernah masuk ke 16 besar Provinsi Jawa Timur. Walaupun kita belum pernah membawa trofi, tapi mereka sangat bahagia dengan belajar berbahasa Inggris. Untuk itu saya mengajak adik-adik, mengajak anak-anak semuanya, ayo ikut mengembangkan potensi Anda melalui English Club. Dengan berbicara bahasa Inggris dimanapun, kapanpun kita berada, kita akan selalu dihargai orang lain. Kita selalu bisa berkomunikasi dengan orang luar, orang asing, yang akhirnya komunikasi dalam bahasa Inggris sangat dibutuhkan untuk saat ini. Untuk itu saya mengajak untuk adik-adik semuanya, anak-anak semuanya kelas 10 ini, ayo ikut English Club. Dengan mengikuti English Club, Anda semuanya akan satu, bisa berbicara bahasa Inggris dengan baik dan benar. Yang kedua, dapat menguasai reading atau membaca dengan baik dan benar. Ketiga, bisa menguasai menulis bahasa Inggris, menulis artikel bahasa Inggris dengan baik dan benar. Dan yang keempat, Anda semuanya bisa tahu tata bahasa Inggris dengan baik. Dan tentunya akan bisa menjamin masa depan Anda lebih baik dan lebih baik. Yang terakhir, Anda bisa menerjemahkan dari bahasa Inggris ke bahasa Indonesia, dari bahasa Indonesia ke bahasa Inggris dengan baik dan benar. Ya, ingat, dengan semangat dan optimistik yang luar biasa, Anda akan bisa. SMK bisa, Anda bisa berkomunikasi dengan baik, bahasa Inggris dengan baik dan benar. Semangat! Ingat, silakan masuk ke English Club. Terima kasih. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Very hot. Hopefully. Excuse me. I want to ask you.
Yes, sir.
Hello. Can you tell me the way to the market?
Sama ngomong nopo, Mbak? Mboten cetok belas ya kula, Mbak.
Hello. Are you listening to me? So how is there a market near here? Zaman gini gak bisa bahasa Inggris. Wah, rugi banget. Padahal kan gampang banget belajar bahasa Inggris. Tapi gimana ya caranya biar lancar berbahasa Inggris? Eits, tenang aja, kalian gak usah bingung. Daripada kalian bingung, mending ikut ekstrakurikuler English Club. Tapi apa aja sih materi di English Club? Berikut ini materi-materi yang ada di English Club. Di English Club gak mengharuskan jago bahasa Inggris kok. Kalian harus yakin pada diri kalian sendiri bahwa bahasa Inggris itu mudah. Because nothing is impossible in this world. So, tunggu apa lagi? Yuk, join extracurricular English Club. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Honorable my headmaster of SMKN Lengkong, Mr. Dr. Andes Anjar Suroso, MPD, that I'm respectfully and I obey very much. Honorable all my teachers, my especially English teachers, Mr. Yudi Winarko, that I obey too and I don't forget all my friends that we love. We thank God for the presence of Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala because we are still given the opportunity to gather in this field in good health without any shortcomings. Thank you for the opportunity given to me to be able to give a word or two at this time. On this special occasion, allow me to say a word or two about the importance of protecting myself from the dangers of drugs. With the rapid advancement of the technology, it is not unusual for information development to make it easier for you to get something. No, we don't have to bother to get things even though it is constrained by location differences. Therefore, it is only natural that we are careful about drugs. At present, forms of drug trafficking are increasingly alarming. The main target of drug trafficking is no longer adults but children. Therefore, it is only natural that we also suppress and provide education about the importance of protecting ourselves from the dangers of drugs. The easiest way to socialize the dangers of drugs is to provide education at the family level. The role of parents and close people is very important. Knowledge of various types of drugs and their effects must be conveyed to prevent the spread of drugs more readily. There are so many speeches about drugs that I can't convey. If there are mistakes in words and sentences when conveying, please apologize me. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Honorable Headmaster of SMKN Lengkong, Mr. Dr. Andes Anjar Surasa MPD, that I respectfully and I obey very much. Honorable all my teachers, especially my English teacher, Mr. Yudi Winarko, that I obey too. And I don't forget all my friends that we love. Firstly, let's thanks to under good Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala, who always give us mercy and guidance so that we can do our programs very well. Secondly, my salawat and salam will always be given to our great Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, who showed us the right way, namely Islamic religion. Okay, everybody here, I would like to deliver my speech by title The Role of Youth Overcoming the Domino Effect of COVID-19. Distinguished guests, as we know, the world is facing a pandemic that is spreading very massively. The current COVID-19 pandemic is still spreading and claiming casualties, but we all also never stop looking for a way out. This very massive pandemic has forced almost all countries in the world to limit their economic activities. As a result, this pandemic has had a domino effect in the form of a slowdown in economic growth, increased poverty, and increased crime rates. Now, we are wise about this coronavirus. Where this virus is a new virus, whose vaccine has not been found, we must prevent it right now. Prevention can be done by washing hands both before and after doing any activity. We also have to maintain our immunity because this virus can be alone by our immunity. And as posted by the government, we can prevent it remotely and wear masks. But the longer this virus is said to have evolved, therefore it is now being pushed to stay at home. Our management is neither the spreader nor not the victim of this virus. Distinguished guests, in fact, there is one way that we can use to redress the domino effect of the pandemic on this economic sector, namely by maximizing information technology to move activities from the real world to the virtual world. There are many sectors that aptly work from home using internet technology. Likewise, some economic activities, such as buying and selling, can also be done online. Distinguished guests, as we know, young people are very familiar with the use of information technology. Young people are very accustomed to connecting to the internet using email or using online platforms to transact. Therefore, this is where one of you play a role, namely by participating is in promoting online-based economic activities. Young people can take a role by teaching their parents to start activities online. Hopefully, this can reduce the number of crowds outside the home, making it easier for the government to control the spread of COVID-19 while maintaining the running of the economic sector. Okay, everyone, I think I wrote my speech in front of you all. Thank you very much for your attention, and please forgive me if I have an error, and I hope that the speech I deliver can be useful for all of us. That's all from me. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
I would like to deliver my storytelling by the title The Golden Cucumber. Golden Cucumber. Once upon a time, not far from a jungle, lived husband and a wife. They were diligent farmers and always worked in paddy field. They had been married for many years and were jealous. Every day they prayed for a child. One night, while they were praying, a giant passed their home. The giant gave them pride and said, "Don't worry, I can help you, but you must return the child to me on her 17th birthday." They were so happy that they did not think about the risk of losing their letter and agreed to every condition set by the giant. The giant gave them a fee of cucumber seed. The farmer took utmost care in planting and tending the seed. Soon enough, the cucumber plants grew and a big golden cucumber grew in the plants. The farmer plucked ripened cucumber and cut it open. They were astonished to see a beautiful child inside the cucumber. They dubbed the child as their own daughter and named her Timun Mas, Golden Cucumber. Timun grew parent loving care. On her 17th birthday, Timun's parents remembered their promise and became very sad. They knew they had to keep their promise to the giant, but they also did not want to lose their beloved daughter. They called Timun Mas aside and said, "My daughter, take this bag. It can save you from the giant," said the father. "What giant? What do you mean, father? I don't understand," said Timun Mas. The farmer narrated the story of her plea to Timun Mas. Right then, the giant entered their house. "Run, Timun Mas, save your life," said the mother. The giant grew angry when we heard this. Timun Mas had started running. He ran after her. Timun Mas looked behind and saw that the giant was getting closer and closer. She opened the bag and dragged a handful of salt at him. It became a sea. The giant had to swim to cross the sea. When she was dead, the giant was nearing her again. She opened the bag and dragged some chili in his path. The chili grew and from a jungle blocking his way. The sharp thorn on the tree hurt the giant. He cut away the tree and continued casting Timun Mas. Timun searched her back again. It was cucumber head. She dried them and then thrown into a cucumber field. The giant legs were tangled in the cucumber crevice and he kept falling down. Still, the giant managed to escape and continue running after Timun Mas. Timun searched her bag again. She had one last magic staff in the bag. It was a shrimp terasi. There they it at him and the terasi turned into a big swamp. The giant tried to swim across the swamp, but he was very tired by now and drowned in the swamp and dead. Saying that the giant had met his end, Timun Mas was happy and went back home. Timun's parents were happy to see their daughter return and the family was finally together again.
I would like to deliver my storytelling by the title Luntung Kasarung. Luntung Kasarung. Long time ago, there was king named Prabu Tapo Agung. Prabu Tapo Agung was an old king. He had two daughters, Purbararang and Purbasari. Prabu Tapo Agung planned to retire as a king. He wanted Purbasari to replace him as the leader of the kingdom. Hearing his, Purbararang was angry. You cannot ask her to be the queen, father. I am older than she is. It's supposed to be me, not her. It's impossible, father, sighed Purbararang. No, Purbararang, no. It's because I love you, and I chose Purbasari as the queen, because she is only one who deserves to be the queen. After all, she is your little sister, answered the king. Purbararang then set about playing with her fiancé Indrajaya. They went to Uwi together and asked her to put a spell on Purbasari. Then they gave her a bowl of drink and told Purbasari to drink it. Later, Purbasari had a bad skin. There were black dots all over her body. Oh my god, what happened with my skin, my body, my face, and my breath? Sighed Purbasari. You are not beautiful as am I. You cannot be the queen. Instead, you have to live and stay in the jungle, sighed Purbararang. Purbasari was sad. Now she had to stay in the jungle. Every day she spent her time playing with some animal there. There was one monkey that always tried to cheer her up. It's not just an ordinary monkey. He had magical power, and he also could talk with humans. The monkey name was Luntung Kasarung. He actually a good. His name was Sahyang Kurumina. Luntung Kasarung planned to help Purbasari. He made a small light and asked her to take a bath here. My princess, I will help you to get back to the place, asked Luntung Kasarung. Thank you, Luntung. You are very good. But how can I back to the place while my body is small and disgusting? Replied Purbasari. Never say never, princess. You only need to bath in small lake which I have made. Amazingly, her bad skin was correct. Now she got her beautiful skin back. After that, she asked Luntung Kasarung to accompany her to go back to the place. Purbararang was very shocked. She knew she had to come up with another bad idea. She then sighed. Those who have longer hair will be the queen, sighed Purbararang. The king then measured his daughter's hair. Purbasari had longer hair than Purbararang, but Purbararang did not give up. A queen must handsome husband. If my fiancé is more handsome, then I will be the queen, sighed Purbararang. Purbasari was sad. She knew Purbararang's fiancé was handsome, and she did not have a fiancé yet. Here is my fiancé. Where is yours? Asked Purbararang. Luntung Kasarung came forward. Purbararang was very lounging and very hard. Your fiancé is monkey? Luntung, what should I do? Asked Purbasari. Don't worry, my princess. I have a good idea. Suddenly, Luntung Kasarung changed into a very handsome man. He must even handsome more Indrajaya. Purbasari then became the queen. She forgot Purbararang and her fiancé and left them to stay in the place.
Example of
present continuous tense sentence. I'm eating meatball right now. I'm not eating meatball right now. Am I eating meatball right now? Yes, you are. No, you are not. An example of simple future tense is sentence. Dina will buy books tomorrow. Dina will not buy books tomorrow. Will Dina buy books tomorrow? Yes, she will. No, she will not. An example of present perfect tense is sentence. Rudy has played football for 90 minutes. Rudy has not played football for 90 minutes. Has Budi played football for 90 minutes? Yes, he has. No, he has not. An example of past continuous tense is sentence. I was studying when you slept. I was not studying when you slept. Was I studying when you slept? Yes, you were. No, you were not. An example of future perfect continuous tense is sentence. Sarah will have been going to Madiun by next week. Sarah will not have been going to Madiun by next week. Will Sarah have been going to Madiun by next week? Yes, she will. No, she will not.
Do you speak English every day?
I speak English every day.
What are you doing?
I am listening right now.
When will you go to Jakarta?
I will go to Jakarta tomorrow.
What do you put in your bag?
I put pen in my bag.
Which lesson do you like, English or math?
I like English lesson.
Karena saya ingin meningkatkan pengetahuan saya tentang bahasa Inggris. Dengan bergabung di Ekstra English Club, saya bisa belajar dan berbicara bahasa Inggris dengan baik.
Alasan saya bergabung di Ekstra English Club adalah untuk meningkatkan kemampuan saya mengenai bahasa Inggris, terutama dalam berbicara di depan publik.
Harapan saya ke depannya English Club bisa lebih maju dan mampu menjadi ekstrakurikuler terbaik yang ada di sekolah, terus mencetak generasi-generasi penerus English Club di masa yang akan datang.
Feel the magic in the air, I love it in my ale, ale. Feel the magic in the air, I love it in my ale, ale. Feel the magic in the air.
Magic System, Red One, Shawky. Comme d'habitude on est calé, comme toujours ça va aller. On te met l'ambiance à gogo, tous ensemble on fait le show.
On t'invite à la magie, y a pas de raccourci. Oublie tes soucis, c'est bien faire la folie.
On t'invite à la magie, y a pas de raccourci. Oublie tes soucis. Oh, 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 oh. C'est pas seulement pour les bobos, nous on vient dans nos mambo. Mon ami, si tu as le niveau,